Contextualism and practice, a path to personal growth. Personal development is a lifelong journey, and two powerful concepts can shape this journey: contextualism and the practice of continuous effort. Both concepts guide us toward understanding ourselves, improving our actions, and becoming better versions of ourselves. But what exactly do these ideas entail, and how can they help us grow? Contextualism, a framework for understanding a thing. At its core, contextualism is a philosophical theory that emphasizes the importance of context in understanding actions, statements, or ideas. Unlike absolute approaches that view things as either universally right or wrong, contextualism encourages us to consider the surrounding circumstances, social, cultural, historical, or personal, before making judgments. In essence, it reminds us that life is nuanced, and what might be considered appropriate in one situation may not hold the same value in another. In the realm of personal growth, contextualism teaches us to be mindful of the situations we find ourselves in. For example, someone might feel frustrated when they fail to communicate effectively in a new job. A contextualist approach would encourage them to consider the unique demands of that work environment, new colleagues, different expectations, and varying communication norms, rather than immediately internalizing blame. Understanding the context helps people adjust their behavior, acknowledge external factors, and avoid self-criticism. Practice, the power of repetition. While contextualism shapes how we view situations, practice is the means by which we improve. The famous adage, "practice makes perfect," may not be entirely accurate, but it does capture an essential truth. Consistent effort leads to improvement, whether it's learning a new skill, developing emotional intelligence, or building physical endurance. Growth happens when we dedicate time and energy to repeating and refining our actions. Deliberate practice, a more focused form of practice that involves setting specific goals and receiving feedback, has been shown to be especially effective. For instance, an aspiring musician who practices not just by playing through songs, but by actively working on weak areas like mastering difficult chords, will progress much faster. In the same way, when we consistently practice qualities like patience, resilience, or empathy, we get better at incorporating them into our daily lives, becoming a better person through contextualism and practice. Combining contextualism with the power of practice can accelerate personal growth in profound ways. Here's how these two concepts work together to shape character and behavior. Mindful self-assessment. Contextualism helps you assess yourself without harsh judgment. When faced with failure or difficulty, instead of attributing it solely to personal shortcomings, you can evaluate the external factors at play. This creates space for self-compassion, allowing you to identify areas for improvement without negative self-talk. Practice, then, comes in as the tool for refining those areas. Adapting to circumstances. Life is full of unpredictable moments. A rigid approach to behaviour might cause frustration when things don't go according to the plan. Contextualism encourages flexibility, adapting your approach based on the situation. For example, the way you interact with a close friend will differ from how you handle a difficult co-worker. By practicing adaptability, you become more equipped to handle a wider range of social and emotional challenges. 3. Growth through feedback. Contextualism encourages you to view feedback as situationally dependent, rather than personally condemning. If you receive criticism at work, understanding the context, such as the goals of the project or the team's dynamic, makes it easier to see the feedback as constructive rather than a personal attack. Practice allows you to take this feedback and improve your skills or behaviour over time. 4. Developing resilience. Practicing resilience means understanding that failure or hardship is often context-specific. You may face setbacks due to external pressures or unforeseen events, but contextualism reminds you that these do not define you as a person. With practice, you can develop the resilience to bounce back from challenges, learning from each experience while remaining adaptable. 5. Mastery of self. Contextualism encourages a broader understanding of situations, while practice hones specific skills. Over time, as you improve in different aspects of your life, you develop a mastery of yourself, your reactions, your mindset, and your ability to navigate various contexts. This mastery is essential for becoming a better person because it builds confidence, empathy, and self-awareness. Conclusion: the fusion of contextualism and practice creates a balanced approach to personal growth. Contextualism helps you understand the world and your place within it, allowing for greater self-compassion and a deeper awareness of external factors. Practice, on the other hand, drives improvement and hones the skills needed to navigate life's challenges. By embracing both principles, you build a stronger, more resilient version of yourself, one that can adapt to changing circumstances, learn from mistakes, and continue to grow. Ultimately, this journey leads to becoming not just a more capable person, but a kinder, wiser, and more empathetic one as well.